Hello, I'm Richard Winters, and we want to take the time to put together this two-part training tip, training our horses how to be hobbled, getting them hobble broke. You might think, well, I don't need my horse hobble broke. Why would I ever need that? Like the old horseman told me 40 years ago, you get them hobble broke, you just might save their life. Teaching them about restraint. Now here is a simple pair of figure 8 hobbles from Weaver leather. Work as good as any hobbles as you could have, that they simply weave through these rings in figure 8. In essence, handcuffs for horses. This will be an invaluable lesson for our horses, teaching them the idea of restraint, following that feel rather than resisting and pulling away. If they would ever get stuck in a fence or get in some kind of big problem, perhaps they would wait rather than struggle and get hurt, get their leg ripped up. Many things we've all seen happen. So in tip number 1, we're going to teach our horses how to yield to that pressure rather than resist. Let's get them prepared for success rather than just crossing our fingers and hope it all works out. And so here today, I first just want to see how my horse responds to restraint. And you can take a little string or a rope or something and just begin to test them out. When I lift on that, can she follow that feel? This is a 2-year-old filly that we're just getting started. So many things are green in her life, but I'm just testing the waters. What does that feel like? Because every horse is going to react a little different. See, there's a little tension right there. I'm going to wait. There. Well, I'm going to wait. Can you come forward? I'm going to wait on that. Hold. There. Now can you bring that right front foot forward? That's a babe. There we go. This just begins to give me a little indication of what my horse will feel like once I put the hobbles on. And I would like to come in and do both front feet and see how she feels about this. Learning restraint. When I said that the old horseman told me it just might save their life one day, horses can get themselves in all kinds of binds. They can stick their foot through a fence, get it caught on something, and without preconditioning them and showing them how to handle that restraint, they will fight and struggle and cripple themselves trying to get away. But if you could show them that, hey, don't pull away, follow that feel, there. And she's doing a great job. I don't ultimately know how she's going to handle those hobbles, but if I can get her prepared a little bit, I've hedged my bets, and I'll be a little bit more prepared and organized when I finally put those hobbles on. You can do something as simple as take the end of your lead rope. And what's that going to feel like, babe, if I just come in here and pick that up? Maybe I'll bring it out to the side and wait on her. There. And as she comes to it, I let her find a comfortable place again. If she resists and pulls away, I'm going to try to stay in there and wait on her. I need her to follow that feel now. Tried there. She shifted her weight forward a little bit. We'll just wait on her. Can she make that? There. Getting her to think through this process. I need her to bring her left front foot forward. So we'll wait on her a little bit more. There you go, babe. How can we prepare them for these hobbles? So you can use your imagination here. You can do a lot of different things. Because a horse's natural reaction is to pull away, to fight, to struggle, even if they have to run off on 3 legs. There you go. Rewarding the slightest try. Truly, all horsemanship and horse training is teaching a horse to yield to pressure rather than resist against it. But you've got to have a plan to get that done. It seems to me that this mare is passing these tests very well. She's being very compliant. And this just gives me a little indication of perhaps what she'll be like once I put those hobbles on her. What would this feel like if I came in here, both front feet? Kind of awkward, huh? Can she make a change and take a step forward? There you go. How about that left front foot? Now we're starting to get our horse prepared. I've got a great big meal I want her to eat, but I just don't want to shove it down her throat all at once. I'm spending just a few minutes here today. You could do this over the course of many days. You get where you could lead them around by a front foot. You could play with their hind feet. You could do a lot of different things, and it's only going to help this horse. It's only going to prepare them to be that much better. We're going to come back in tip number 2, put the hobbles on her, show you some things that I do to keep them as safe as possible, make it as understanding for them as we possibly can. And again, we're going to give them a lesson that's going to pay big dividends, just might save their life one day. I'm Richard Winters. Thanks for watching.